What's good, YouTube? Team 90 Heroes. We have a weekly winner deck profile of Remington, who won another tournament with his Karakuri deck. Well, let's get started with the monsters. Most of this stuff is staple. We don't need to explain
Most of it doesn't really change too much. Got 3 Merchant. It's the Searcher. I got 3 Komachi. She's the extra summon, gives you speed. 1 Strategist. I recently lowered it. Don't like it. I'm probably going to change it back up to 2. 1 Watchdog. Still a good number for me at the moment. 3 Soldier. Screw you people who only run 2. He's too good.
I've seen builds with 1 and not even
at all. He's too good.
He helps Pot of Avarice.
People are always like, oh, well, they just pop him with Inzectors. It's like, well, if you only have 1, of course they're always going to pop your 1. They can't pop all 3 all the time. 3 Quick.
Pretty staple.
That's pretty staple. I do run the 1 Muso. Some builds opt not to run it. Some do. Preference mostly. 3 Cyber Dragon.
Good cards.
Awesome stuff. I just added this in for testing purposes. I run 2 Cash.
How are those working?
They're actually working out relatively well. They're not like good. They're not exactly bad. They're just sort of there.
Again, people forget when you're testing a deck, you don't have to stick with that idea.
Yeah.
So you can just change the card.
I always love Castle. It's amazing. You can choose your battle position. You can special summon when it goes away. This plus Scrap Dragon is stupid, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good combo.
Just saying. 1 Chalice. The other Chalice is in the side deck. Just monster negation.
Good against Raikou.
3 Lance. Protects my guys from bottomless, their chalices, stuff like that. It's just very good, and I can also use it to run over things with Quick easier. 3 MST. Kind of need to get rid of their back row.
Derp.
Along with the heavy.
Super.
1 Hole.
Yep.
You know what Hole's good for, right?
Yep. We got
1 Limiter. Some people don't like this, aka Hunter, because he finds it dead often, but oftentimes
It's a game-changing card, I'll admit,
is.
but it just is way too dead for me.
Pot of Avarice, put stuff back.
Pretty stable.
Reborn. Well, it reborns the monster. Another testing thing that I was doing this weekend was running 2 Torrential. So far they were doing pretty well. I'm running 2 Call at the moment. 3 was just nah, and I decided to take 1 out for Torrential anyway, more protection.
Yep.
And then you got the 2 safe zones to make your guys just amazing. Because the safe zone Beret is like hard to kill. And then for the extra deck, I got 2 copies of Beret, and then I got 2 copies of Beret Doe. The way I run it is I can pull out 3 copies of Beret Doe in 1 duel, but usually I don't, because I'm trying to play it a little bit differently, but I do usually like to pull out Beret Does a lot. 1 Librarian, I choose this over the Cataster, I can run over their Cataster with it, and he gives me plenty of pluses when I use him. And I have other ways around things instead of just Cataster. Guy Knight, he's a gigantic dick that just slaps him in the face. 1 Rose.
Yep.
Blows up field. 1 Stardust.
Pretty staple.
Yeah. Actually,
10 cents.
I was facing Gravekeepers. I brought out Stardust. This Stardust was on the field for 12 turns, from turn 1 till the end of the game.
Turn 1? Oh, did you bring him out with a Cyber Dragon?
Yeah, Cyber Dragon Strategist went into Stardust, and it was on the board the entire game.
Dang, that's pretty
It
good.
never died once. 1 Scrap. It's just a great card, gets around things that I normally don't get around with other things with. That was very nice to say. 1 Acid Golem. Leviathan's not big enough, fast enough for me. 1 Utopia. Still not sure if I'm going to actually switch him out with Giganto X when he comes out. Probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I've been testing on Dueling Network. There's been cases where I want Utopia. There's been cases where I want Giganto. One Beast, one Barkyon, one Landois.
The trio.
Yeah. They're kind of self-explanatory. You kind of love to run them. And then one Fortress. I mean, you run Cyber Dragon in your main deck.
Yeah.
So, and then I actually had a 14-card side deck.
So put Gores in just because you can.
Yeah, we'll throw in Gores even though there's a whole bunch of stuff that sticks
That's
around.
what I did at the regionals because I only ran a 14 card.
Yeah, screw Call of the Haunted and Castles and stuff that sticks around.
We'll side them out.
One Max C in the side deck because I can't get any more than one, but
Yep.
it works fine. One Sazank. I guess this is what the other one would be. Is another one of these.
Okay.
He's good.
Against Dino Rabbit.
Yeah.
I guess.
Jinzo. That's against stun decks. You know,
Final countdown.
TG stun. Double cylinder. This was actually great because I cylindered a Dark Paladin, and that was at like
Fail.
3,900.
Fail.
So that was pretty cool. Double compulse. It's more of just after the fact removal, just sort of gets things out of the way. Two Dust Tornado against more of the stun decks and stuff. Kills backfield. 3 Cloak and Dagger. It's my pro tech side card of choice.
Ultimate.
Yeah, 3 ultis because I'm awesome like that, and they're
Look it
like
up.
a
Look
dollar.
Look it up on Dueling Network.
Yeah, it's a pro card. Then we got the third call, and then the chalice. These I just kind of like took them out of the deck for the 2 torrentials, and I just sort of didn't really know what to do with them, so I just put them in the side deck. So that was the deck. Karakuri's.
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
2012.
2012.